What to expect and how to apply the learning. The Teacher Transformation Series is a journey built on the 5 C's, which has been categorized into the 3 different pathways of the person of the teacher, the profession of the teacher, and the legacy of the teacher. Each of these 5 C's will deepen who you are, sharpen what you do, and expand the legacy you leave behind. Let's begin with core, the person of the teacher. This is going to focus on self-awareness, identity, and inner grounding. There are 5 courses under this particular series, namely, Who Am I Really? Where you're discovering your true self beyond titles, the 6 human needs, the phases of life, and understanding the seasons, the times and the seasons of your life, where you are right now. Your self-care and management, which is absolutely positively important. Time and energy management, because see, our time is important, but your energy, especially for teachers who are teaching a class of about 70, matters greatly. And then to practice this particular core, we would ask you to make sure that you have a journal at hand each time you're listening, or open the notes component of your phone so you can take some notes. It will be very interactive. So we would like you to keep a journal. We would also like you to begin to think and create a Why I Teach manifesto and design a weekly self-care ritual for yourself. Track your energy, the highs and the lows, and come up with tools and tactics to ensure that you're at a high whenever you need to and at a low whenever you need to detour. Is that okay? Then we look at the second C, which is character, still under the person of the teacher, your inner compass. We're looking here at your values, your resilience, and the ethical strength that you have. There are 5 courses under this particular C as well, which is building integrity as a teacher, cultivating emotional resilience in difficult times, cultivating gratitude and optimism, developing discipline and habits that sustain success, and installing leadership mindsets for every day and every life's impact. To make this learning more practical and impactful, we suggest that you would write down your values, you would practice a 5-minute gratitude journal daily, you will build one small habit a day, for example, punctuality. So for us at Leader Freak, punctuality means that if you have a meeting at 10 or class starts at 8, you get to school by 7, just to make sure that you're grounded enough to be able to receive your learners and the teachers or parents who have challenges as well. Reflect on the challenge. What did it teach me about resilience? The third C is competency. Competency falls under the profession of the teacher pathway. Here we're going to look at professional mastery and lifelong learning. Again, there are 5 courses under this particular umbrella, and they are the 21st century teacher, continuous learning, managing energy again for professional excellence, understanding learners by developmental stages, differentiator teaching for diverse learning. To make the learning more practical and impact your behavior, we suggest that, again, you keep a journal. Again, you try one new teaching strategy each week. You join an online course to update your skills, such as you're doing right now. Identify your peak teaching hours and protect them. Adapt one lesson plan for different learning styles every single day or week. Doesn't sound too hard, does it? The fourth is connection, which is also under the pathway of the profession of the teacher. Here we're looking at building strong bonds, managing classrooms, and nurturing emotional growth. There are 8 courses under this particular C. Creating classroom values, proactive discipline and student ownership, inspiring students to own their learning. Beyond grades, how do you as a teacher support the children for holistic performance? Understanding attachment and learning styles so that you can better impact and support them to grow, using leveraging on their innate strengths, supporting students in stress and trauma, because a lot of things happen before a child enters your classroom. So they may be misbehaving, but is it really misbehavior, or are they reaching out for help? Cultivating emotional intelligence, assessing understanding, not just memory. These are the courses under connection. By the time we're done with this, you would have taken care of the person of the teacher and the profession of the teacher. And then we move on to citizenship, the legacy of the teacher, where we focus on national building, mentorship, global citizenship. Here, there are 6 courses under this particular umbrella. The teacher as a nation builder, values that outlive the curriculum, teachers and community leaders, mentorship, multiplying yourself, preparing students for global citizenship, leaving a lasting legacy. That to make the learning more practical, we would ask you again to start a small community service project with your class, identify one student to mentor this term or any a semester, bring current affairs into lessons to build global awareness, write your teacher legacy statement that you will pursue even as you go through this journey. I believe this is doable, and we look forward to working with you to achieve your ultimate goal. We thank you. Enjoy the courses.